Umjolo.
Love.
Umjolo.
Okay. When I say love, I'm saying it like, some paradise. But when you say Umjolo, I'm just thinking about the pandemic.
It's all for fun.
I know, man. I know. Well,
I get the difference.
love is beautiful.
I agree with that.
Sometimes.
Not always.
Yeah.
Always.
Most times.
No branches on love. No branches on love. Love is the stem itself. No branches. It's just the stem.
It is.
And why I would say that and say no branches, I'm saying love is not the branches. It's the bark of the tree.
Yeah.
When I talk about love, I'm talking about respect. I'm talking about honesty. I'm talking about transparency. I'm talking about affection. I'm talking about, both parties entanglement, playing together, getting
I like
together.
that.
That's love for me. So if you're in a relationship and you don't feel respected, you do not feel appreciated, there is bad communication, there is lack of honesty, that's definitely not love.
It's not.
When I speak on behalf of women out there, I would say if we love someone, we will respect you, we will honor you, we will be transparent, we will be irritating, we will be the most nagging people ever, because that's love from a woman's point of view.
Exactly.
And from a man's point of view, assumingly, if a man loves me, he should be able to respect me. He should be honest with me. He should be transparent with me. Those three are the major. The branches will come with being giving, being sweet, being romantic, and all that.
Yeah.
So, but with the love thing, I think good love comes with great communication, with the perfect communication.
I am not going to add anything to that. You just took all my words. You just literally took all my words, man.
Okay.
You know what? This is what I think. Love is based on communication. Because for me, if there's no communication, there's no love.
True.
Because there is no relationship that you can build without being totally honest with each other.
Yeah.
And how are you honest with each other? You communicate. Babe, I'm doing ABCD. Are you okay with ABCD? Because you see all these other issues that we have out there, hey, he's doing this, she's doing that. They're just assumptions because we don't communicate efficiently.
Yeah.
So for me, love is just the main thing in love for me is just communication.
Yeah, I agree.
Everything else
comes next.
Yeah,
Okay.
But the first thing is communicate.
But do you understand that there are people that really love someone but they're just bad with communication?
I can't deal with those.
Yeah, but people like that actually do exist. They're just bad with communication.
They do.
They don't always have their phone on them. You would call like 20 times and they're unavailable.
Yeah.
And they're not the outgoing type of people, so probably both parties are always busy. You try to make time with your partner, you can't make time with them. But with me saying that, I would also think if someone really loves you, they will always have time for you.
Exactly. There's this thing about love that says no matter how busy I am, no matter which work I do, I should always get time to say, hey babe, I'm going to be busy today, I'm going to be doing A, B, C, D.
I would so appreciate that.
It's so easy just to send a simple text message. I'm not saying that we should always be talking 24/7.
Okay.
Just say I'm going to be busy. It's okay. And you as a girl need to understand that, you know what, this is the money that's going to put food on the table.
And get your hair done.
And get your hair done.
And your nails too.
Girl.
And go for the massage, the facials. I know.
Please.
I know.
If he says that, you just need to understand and you can be like, okay, it's fine. simple as that.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. When it comes to love, you should just understand your person, the work he does, because you can't expect someone who's busy 24/7 to be always on their phone.
Yeah.
Go watch your man.
True that. True that.
We should try to compromise,
Okay. But the other thing, you do agree with what I said on love, but what's your fantasy kind of love mood, picture, or whatever it is?
Well, for me, when it comes to relationships, first of all, I like a keeper. Someone who's there for you, someone who's honest, and
You like that?
I love it.
You're crazy.
No, I love it.
I don't like that.
I love it. There's this.
Oh wow!
It just brings up this manly side of a man. You know what I mean? What are you doing? That's what I like.
They're like, those are like constant checkups. When you really talk about Kuchengera, my guy,
I like
you
it.
won't like it.
I like it.
You will not like it. Someone's gonna ask you. You're gonna get these questions. What are you gonna do phone yangu? And there's gonna come. Who gave you permission? The permission? There's gonna be. Like they're supposed to know everyone. There's gonna be I saw you online at 10:45, but you said good night at 10:00 hours. That's not safe. That's not good, and that is not healthy.
Do you know
That's not healthy.
Do you know why I'm laughing the whole time you're saying this?
Because you get all that.
Because I'm used to.
Oh my gosh.
I am so used. And someone else, if someone else was to be asked those questions, they'll probably freeze. I'd be like, oh my god, what's going on?
No, not necessarily freeze. If I was asked those questions, I would probably be thinking, am I really not my own human? Do I not have my own life to live? Do I always have to update you 24/7?
Yes.
That is a red flag. Wait! Those questions will always put you in the corner, because the next time you're not going to be able to give that person a satisfying answer, problems are going to start.
Okay.
So let me put myself in the situation. In my relationship, I communicate when he's free. I communicate when I'm free. I communicate sometimes just to call to say, yo, what's up? How you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I love you. Bye. Just that. And it's enough. If he's probably going out, he'll tell me, babes, I'm going out, so I'm not going to be available. And I'm okay with it. He can go wherever he's going. He can get back to me 3, 4, 5 hours later, or send me pictures of wherever he's gone to. It's sweet, I know, I like that really, but I'm not gonna be on his neck to ask him, so who's that girl standing behind you on the picture?
Oh, I'm that girl.
I don't really have to get into that. The fact that you could take a picture and just show me this is where I am, it's okay. You're comfortable doing that. I'm okay receiving that picture.
You're strong.
But I'm not gonna be on his neck for the next 4 hours he's out. Because if he's not gonna get time to breathe, trust me, when he gets time to breathe, he's really gonna be breathing.
Okay.
He's really gonna be breathing.
I think for me is, first of all, I would always give a nigga his space.
Okay.
I would always give a nigga his space. I don't mind giving him his space. He needs it. He's a man. Okay.
Every man doesn't need space.
He needs a space. If he wants to go out with his boys, he can. If he wants to go out with his cousins, he can. The other ladies, I don't know about that.
There you go. You are the Chengera one.
You see, that's why I was laughing, because I also do the same thing to him. So
oh my gosh,
when he does that to me, I shouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. I'm just supposed to answer and be like, well, this is my friend, this is my cousin.
Okay.
I'm going ABCD. I'm with ABCD.
Okay, that's a complete update.
And I would probably just send my location, man. It's so easy these days. You just send the location. Okay, be like, you know what? If you want to come, pull up.
Ooh, interesting.
Because why? For me, I'm more of, this is me. I'm more of like a traditional type of woman. A 21st century traditional type of woman.
But hold on.
Okay, let me tell you,
guys, a traditional woman who's always asking the guy, who's she? Where are you going? With who? Where? Why? For? Oh no.
Okay, let me tell you. In my relationship, I believe that we can never be equals. That's for certain.
Yeah, of course. He's got 80%. I got 20. He's got 80.
Okay, thank you for that.
I got 20.
You know, so it's that thing. You know, the love. Yeah, na mama na dead. Yeah, good dad. You know.
Asana mama ngo singabvunza did she say Jojo?
I'm sorry for this. No, it's the spicy version of the. You know that.
Okay, now let me tell you what my perfect love life would be like.
Okay.
My perfect love life, or should I say love in relationship, would be good communication.
Amen.
I value communication.
Amen.
I can call you for no apparent reason, just to check up on you or just to tell you how I'm feeling at that moment, because most of the time I'm just thinking about you. What gives me a reason to think about you is because of the things you do for me.
Amen.
Things the stuff you say to me, the times we spend together, the good memories, you know.
The memories,
just
man,
gives me
you
know, I just need to check up on my man. What's up? How is he doing right now?
Yeah.
And so I would say a guy that invests in me.
Yeah.
Because once a guy invests in you, he's definitely seeing a future.
Exactly.
Good communication, like I said. A guy who's got time for you. He's really feeling you. He's really feeling you.
Time.
So which one did I start with?
Communication.
Okay.
We always start with communication.
Okay, I had the communication,
and then investment.
I had the transparency. The transparency. Sometimes people feel like it's not relevant talking about your past. But I think there are some things that are so necessary to mention about your past that may just pop up in the present. At least if I know, we good. I would consider that you're transparent and you were being honest. And
that's a good point.
The other thing is, if a guy plans his future with you included, that's love for me. So those 4.
Why you always saying all my words?
Dude, you should have said so. You were busy thinking of where are you, what are you doing with who? Is that your cousin? And that was the perfect love for you.
You should try it. No, it's part of the package.
Okay, you know what? The funny thing is, I never have to ask that, because you would probably say it without me asking.
Yeah, he does say it, but I mean, like in situations like, okay, kuchengera is not like. Remember that song, yeah, Freeman interview?
Well, I was gonna.
That is not nice.
Yeah, that's not nice.
That's not nice. But it's more
unless
like,
you're angry.
You know,
you have got the right to ask when you're angry.
Exactly. But it's more like we are working in a club. We are together. He's always there. You know, he takes care of you. Do you know? Okay, if you go out with a guy and you get drunk, it's good to have him come and chengera.
Or that drinker. Okay, I hear you.
No, I'm just giving an example. You know, I'm so
because I watched this very cute Chinese video where a girl and a guy are walking together. So a couple of guys were just passing by, and they wouldn't give her, the room to walk. They would just bump into her or something.
Yeah.
And the best thing this guy did was he just pulled her from that side and put her on the other side.
I think I've watched that
he took the side way. He's the one that's now getting bumped. That's perfect protection.
That's being a
that
gentleman.
Definitely says a lot. But then the other thing, if you're gonna be with a guy and someone steps on his J and he gets wild and crazy, trust me, the next time you do something, he's gonna get wild and crazy on you too. Those are signs, ladies. Signs.
Red flags.
Yeah, red flags.
Red flags.
You know that's one really interesting but profound but disturbing thing about men is when a man tells himself, I'm never gonna date a fat chick, I'm never gonna date a slim chick, I'm never gonna date a dark chick, or I'm never gonna date a light chick. That's his choice.
Yeah.
And he will make up his mind. He will never date a fat chick. He will never date a thin chick, a light or a dark chick. But when it comes to women, we always have to compromise. It's either he's gonna come with the ching ching, and you're gonna change everything. You won't see how dark he is. You won't see how short he is. You won't see how, just because he's got money.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Women always want to compromise, but if you really do value your principles, your future, your plans, your goals, you don't have to bend them just because you're in a comfort zone.
But you know what? At the same time, I feel like true love can really just change everything. You know, it can cut through all boundaries.
For women, but not for men, baby.
No, even for
but
men.
Not for men.
Even for men, girl. I'm telling you.
You know, we need a guy to confirm that. We'll look for someone we can
definitely.
Because no,
you know,
that's not true.
You know, I've heard guys who start saying, you know what, I just want to hit. It ain't nothing serious. But eventually he's like, okay, I think I like her.
He's definitely not gonna eat nothing he doesn't admire.
And then eventually he's like, oh shit, I love her.
You know what? We ain't guys, but all I can say for the women, we always have this room to change,
compromise,
yes, to make it work in there.
You know, it's always like, you know what, I'm gonna make it work.
But you know, wait, sorry,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Today I asked an elderly gentleman, and I asked him, and I was like, let's just call him Andrew. And I was like, Andrew,
yeah,
when you were dating your wife before you got married, was there ever a time that you felt like she's not the right one, and went out there to look for,
other women,
feel more other things and stuff? And he said to me, I did that, and I would usually do that when there's an interesting girl on my neck. He would do it when he gets into an argument with the current wife.
Yeah.
He would do it when he's with his guy friends, and it's like she's nice, you could try that, or she pretty, you can try that. He would get into it. But I hate it so much. But when he gets into a moment where everything is calm and he's in his right sense, he would probably then start thinking,
I love her.
I love this woman. She's A, she's B, she's C, she's D.
I like it when they get to that point. But man, I've been crying for hours for you just to get to that point. You have to cry a lot for him to, because women, we have this thing that, you know what, we'll try to make it work. Even when we know that it's not working. We always try to make it work. So in the process of him getting to actually find out that, you know what, she's the one I love, she's the one I want to spend the rest of my life with, we just got hurt.
But do you know why?
Bad. Really
because we are not breathing. We are not breathing. You should trust the process. Trust the process when you're in love. Trust the process when you're looking for love. Trust the process when you give yourself a definition of what love is.
But Smaffy, can I tell you something?
Tell me something.
It's easy when you're saying it like this. But when you're in a situation where you can actually see that, okay, he's texting another girl. Oh, there you go. Oh man, he's hiding his phone. You can't think in that situation.
Okay, I agree.
You're so mad. You want out, you want in.
You want out, in.
One leg in, one leg out. You're just confused. You don't know what to do. It's always like that. But women, to some extent, we are the the bigger, what can I say? We are the ones that have the bigger heart in the relationship, more than men. We're so patient.
Okay. I can't tolerate infidelity, but I get you. I get you. I cannot tolerate that. But then the other thing I was gonna say on your statement is, if you're gonna see your guy texting another girl, it's gonna hurt, of course. But my trick to a situation like that, or when my guy is acting funny, I'll tell myself, you know what? I'm good enough. If he ain't happy with this, it's okay. Then he ain't mine.
Nigga, bye.
I'm good enough.
Bye.
And the moment you realize you are good enough, the moment you realize if he walks away, he wasn't the one. The moment you realize, you know what, he's just being stupid right now, he's going to get back to his senses, you'll be okay. You become, it does hurt, I agree with you, but there are always things you can tell yourself to calm yourself down, to put yourself in a space where you know he's not the ultimate, what can I say? He's not the one that really defines who you are or what you can be.
So here's some advice that I have for the ladies out there. If you're in such a situation, number one, you need to breathe properly.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
No, let me finish. Wear some good makeup. Put on some really good clothes. Go out for a dinner or something. You know, chill with your friends. Do something fun. You know, and try just not to think about him for that day. You know,
Try.
And then take a lot of selfies.
Oh, try.
Okay, instead, you know you'll be hurting. Let's be honest.
You just look ugly in all the pictures.
But you have to be okay. Do you know why I say this? Because the moment that you show him that you can actually do well without him, he's like, I'll come back.
Okay.
I love you, you know, because he knows that you're not dependent on him, you know. Because men have this thing that if you really show them that you love them so much, and to some extent you're dependent on them, because to some extent you'll be dependent on them.
Okay.
Because, you know, love is this thing that you just become dependent on each other.
True.
You know.
True.
But when you show him that, you know what, I'm going to school, I'm going to finish my degree or whatever you're doing, or I'm working, and I'm going to be okay. And I'm very much capable of finding someone else that's not you. That will hurt.
It will.
It will hurt him a lot.
And it may probably keep you single. It will probably keep you single. Cut that advice.
Don't overplay.
Keep you single.
Don't overplay it.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're not supposed to be too dramatic about it. Just be cool.
Okay.
Just be calm.
All right. Do you know what I do?
Yeah.
If I love someone, I will give my all. I will make sure they know that I love them. And the moment that person does something funny, you will definitely know how many steps I've taken back. Because I'm not going to hold back on showing you how angry I am, how pissed off I am, or how I've changed my mind. I will love you 150%, baby. But when you do something, I'm definitely going to take steps back. And you are definitely going to feel it. I'm educated. I've got a good job. I've got my own car. I've got my own money. I need you. But I can wake up one day and need someone else, or not even care what you're thinking.
That hurts.
No, I'm talking on the basis of
Yeah.
love. I don't want to limit love. I'm telling, okay, girls, don't limit how much you can love someone. If they appreciate it, they appreciate it. If they don't, they don't. Because once a man is gonna love you, if he loves you, he loves you. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I heard the statement when Oprah said, when a man loves you, you can never keep him away. But when a man doesn't want you anymore, you can never make him stay. Period.
That is true.
If he doesn't want you, he's gone.
On that note, I feel like men should really learn to embrace their emotional side. You know, they need to really show love. You know, men have this thing, you know, you could see, you know, I'm a man. I
Ufana umuradza mari tinomfila.
Handa.
And chairman in.
Hanga muradza kuti ari kupisa ndremera.
Apa ningo chitozudza kuti haisi. It's on. And you just trying to hide that.
But boys. And boys nenge chisimbisa kana kusati I'm done munema kunyure mimi. I want to go.
Yeah, suppose what guys vakudza kuti mudhara makunyura. You definitely hold back. Not